everyone. Welcome to Crits and Knits. This is episode 5. And we got all of us, which is really exciting. Yay! So, it is Wednesday. It is a Wednesday,
my dude.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is a Wednesday. I'm pretty confident about that.
Yes.
I'm not.
Me neither.
It's been 2 weeks. And those have been weeks of time. But hey.
Yes.
We've all done stuff, right?
No.
I mean, not necessarily knitting stuff, but we've done stuff. Stuff has happened.
That I will give you. Yes, stuff has happened.
I have done knitting stuff, but does someone else want to start with their knitting stuff, or you just want me to go?
I can start if you want me to.
Okay.
So that you don't have to, Danny.
Tell us about your knitting.
I restarted
again
for the billionth time. No, not since you last saw it.
Okay, good.
I restarted for the billionth time the Kino Knits. I'm not happy with it, but I'm gonna keep going. And it currently is just at this state, which is a little bit better than it was before, you know?
Right.
But I keep somehow dropping stitches and not knowing where because things still count out right. Or or having an extra stitch that I don't know where it came from.
Oh.
To the point that I'm so mad at the yarn that I want to set the whole thing on fire.
Aw.
I mean, setting things on fire is always the right answer. It's not,
is it?
Because the yarn is expansive.
And wool is, if it's real wool, then it's self-extinguishing, so it doesn't really work well for burning.
It's not. I don't think it's wool.
Oh, if it's acrylic,
How much
then
wool
it's
have you
just gonna
tried to set
melt.
on fire? That's a question.
That's actually one of the ways you can tell what kind of fiber you're working with.
Yeah. Set it on fire?
Yeah.
No, it's true. I know.
Look
But
for lighter.
in other things, because I also need like a project where I don't need my brain power half the time, I've picked up a different project that I put down a while ago.
Ooh.
And I started back on my my
bullshit.
Yeah. But I started back on this baby that I started in October.
Oh, I remember that. It looks like there's a lot more of it.
There is. The problem is I'm at that stage where like, oh, the thread is on both needles. So it's hard to see it.
Uh-oh.
But what happened?
Sorry. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Clancy. Damn it, Clancy.
Damn. Anyway, yes. So this is it's a shawl. It's currently I guess ball of yarn. It's currently getting so long that it probably should not have been on this cord.
Well, yeah.
But
sometimes it gets very long, but
but it's one of those simple like, oh hey, knit yarn over kind of things. Mm-hmm. So it just keeps growing. I think I have to. I counted, and now I have a counter because I need to get to like 269 lines.
Nice.
Nice.
And it, right? And then, yeah. So this is what I have been working on top of just life.
Okay. Well, excellent, excellent.
Throw it on the ground.
Who else has been making stuff?
Decided to start casting on because I did the ball that I rolled a while ago,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I decided
Yay.
to sit here and play with it because I am tired of working with tiny needles. They do not fit my oversized hands.
Oh. I love that we have the opposite hand problem because I have child-size hands. And
Me
so
too.
big things are just not working for me. That's why I knit socks.
I also have child-sized hands for how tall I am. It's weird.
I have broad hands which is odd for how small I am.
So what is it that you've cast on? Just something new for fun, or
Just something new. I will probably make like a scarf or something with it.
okay, excellent.
Yes.
Yay!
I have
Do you have socks?
2 socks.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Look at those.
Job.
Yay!
snap, two
Thank you.
socks.
They're so colorful. I love them.
Yeah, the other one kind of turned out cool on the heel. It ended up getting off kilter on the where I was holding the 2 strands together, so it came out like all speckly.
But that's
I
cool.
like
it.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
like it.
No. So are you the first one to? No, Danny is the first one to finish her project.
Of
No,
course.
because I'm still working on it.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So-
Good job, B.
You're the first.
I
You win.
Well,
I got
'cause-
2 socks.
win! Danny called me out on the social media like, oh, when are they going to cast on their other one? I was like,
Right
Yeah,
now.
I'll show you.
Right now.
I will
Yeah,
do it.
Danny likes to bully people.
So
I
now
know.
you won
No,
what,
no,
a
no,
new
no.
project?
I'm sorry. She likes to
Encourage.
Gently tease.
sure gently. Really?
so now
Sorry.
I'm doing the forbidden yarn craft of crochet.
Ooh.
It's not forbidden.
I've never learned it. One of these
Feels
days I'm
pretty
going to
forbidden.
sit down and try to figure out this hooking method.
I love it.
It hurts my hand too much, which is why I kind of gave it up.
I have a secret project.
Are
that is
you
crochet.
holding yarn in one hand, hook in the other, DB, or are you holding it all in one hand?
Listen, it's been a hot minute. I don't
Okay,
remember
because
how I was doing it.
I crochet like a weirdo, and I hold
Okay.
everything in one hand like a knitter.
Oh.
And but you're supposed to hold yarn in one hand and use the
think-
hook with the other hand.
I think it was probably yarn in one hand, hook in the other.
Wait, so
Um,
which hand do you hold stuff in?
Right hand.
Yarn and hook.
Can you show us how you do this?
Yes. Hang on, let me put the hook back in the project. Like this.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mom does it that way.
oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
Oh, so you
All the books teach you to hold it like this,
right.
Yeah.
and I just cannot.
Oh, so here's the question: do you knit? Are you a picker or a thrower when you knit?
Thrower.
So you,
what?
you hold the yarn in your right hand
Yep.
for knitting too. Okay.
Which is why I can't go super fast like you can.
Oh, so when we do our Learn to Knit class, by the way, you should come to GooseCon because we're going to totally do a knitting seminar.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun.
We have
Oh,
both
that's right.
picking and throwing. So,
Yep.
I don't know
Yay.
what I do. I just yarn.
well, do you hold the yarn in your left hand or your right hand when you're
For
knitting?
knitted?
Yeah.
I hold it in my right.
Okay, so you're probably a thrower. I hold it in my
Oh.
left, and I'm a
Oh, I
picker.
see. Because
I hold it in
because
my
I'm-
left as well.
Because I'm throwing it around the needle.
because you're throwing it
Yeah.
around the needle.
I love how with like
Interesting.
Yeah.
the techniques get talked about, my brain goes, "You know nothing."
Yeah, just picking, throwing,
I
just
just
tossing it up.
do the thing, and it turns out to
I'm
be
just-
pretty.
I'm
You know,
just
yeah.
And I mean,
Just
there's
yeah, I've been picking and throwing and sauteing,
the thing with that
and
is that it's really a personal preference. I learned as a thrower. That's what my grandma did. And she was really fast. It kind of ridiculously fast. But she taught me, and so I learned throwing. And then probably 12, 13 years ago, I decided I wanted to learn the other way because so many people were talking about how it's so much faster. So I spent a year learning how to knit throwing, or picking rather than throwing. And for the first 3 months, I hated every stitch, and I felt like pressure in my chest every time I was trying to make my hands do things they didn't want to do. But now it's like second nature. And so I do both ways, which actually works really well when I'm doing color work, because I have to hold
that's
one
why
color
I
in
want to
each
learn
hand.
how to do the other way.
Yeah, it makes it so easy. You have 2 colors, one in each hand. You pick in one hand, throw in the other. So you're not having to pick up and put down yarn. Oh, I love it.
I think
Actual witchcraft going on here.
Yes.
stitchcraft, yes.
Yes.
I think when you taught me throwing.
Yes. And you
And
did
then
not
I
like
was-
it.
No, but then you didn't teach me picking. I just kind of went, but what if I do it like this instead? And I just did it.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There are no knitting police.
Not yet.
Sometimes it feels like there are on Instagram.
Well, yeah, but they
That's
suck.
the first mistake. Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter are brutal depending on which communities you go wandering into.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitter's a nonsense place. You're like, man, I really like pancakes. So you hate waffles? Nope.
Didn't say that, but yeah.
Nope.
Not at all
Yeah,
what I
basically.
said. Nope.
I try to, there's a knitter I follow on Twitter who recreates historical patterns. Like specifically,
wow.
she remade a mitten pattern out of one that was found either on Beachy Island or like in the wreck of HMS Terror or Erebus. I don't remember which one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, I just wrote out this pattern. And then the next day, here's a whole mitten. And it's all like color work and patterned. And I'm like, wow. So I'm going to see if I can find her, and then I'll put her on the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Share
that'd be
that with us.
awesome.
So I
I will not put it in the in the Twitch chat this time because I get blocked
knocked
every
out.
time because I'm a dingus.
We gotta talk to Adam about that.
Adam hasn't given us permission to do the things that we kind of want to do.
Yeah,
He doesn't
we need
love
to.
us.
we
He
need
doesn't
to-
want us to have any power. That's the problem. He's like,
Time you unionize.
So what it is that I need to treat Adam letting us have Twitch powers the same way I treat you knitting. With
Yes.
the gentle encouragement.
light,
I was-
gentle, encouragement.
I was not sure which you were talking about there.
Hit me.
50 fathom knits.
Gentle
That's where she
encouragement.
is.
Yes. Okay.
Because I was over here like she's gonna treat it like the way she treats me knitting, where it's just like I don't expect anything of you. Okay, that's
Oh,
Oh no, I expect great things. I'm just patient for them.
fair. I'm
you're
glad
still,
you're patient.
You're still new, Tiana. It's all good.
Yes, and don't have time to get better.
You eventually, someday.
Yeah, I've been trying it during the week. I started my keynote pattern, and I've actually cast on properly, and I counted, and I'm gonna might actually get somewhere unless the dog is far away.
Yes. Yeah.
Dog is far away. Yeah, I had checked.
I
I had wings for dinner, and he might try to sneak and steal the bone, so I had to check if he was
Oh.
close.
feel that in my bones. The cats have been trying to destroy everything.
Well, I mean, they're cats. They are either asleep or pure evil.
And sometimes both at the same time.
Yeah.
As a
I say
person,
this watching my cats who are asleep on the bed.
as a person who fosters cats, this is true.
Yes.
I love my cats. They are pure evil.
I love my dogs. They're just pure fluff.
My dog's pure spite.
My cat knows that she's too beautiful for this world, so she walks around like, don't touch me.
Consider who you named her after.
Okay, here's the thing though, is she puts up with a lot of my shit. And without biting, scratching, or doing any of the mean things, she just yells. She's like, put me down, bitch. But then I'll be like, okay, go.
No.
Unlike my sister's cat, who stares at you with the psycho eyes and the mouth just agape when she's mad at you. She's just like,
okay.
and paws out.
Good to know.
Love it.
Cats are terrifying. That's fine.
Cats are wonderful.
They're great.
They can be both.
I know.
It's true.
That's fair.
So yeah, I have also been knitting on my Kino project.
Yes.
I'm almost at the end of this row before I can hold it up. So I've been working on the shawl. I worked on it through several streams last week because... Wait, last week?
I don't know.
Since the last episode. And I am way further now.
Oh, wow.
Like, there's a
Your
lot of it
camera did something crazy.
Yeah.
You went into the shadow realm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's learning how to white balance. It's not so talented at that yet. But yeah, I'm quite a ways into it. But I still have like half my yarn left, so it's going to end up being a big shawl, which is fine. It's fine.
I like the colors.
All the more to snuggle in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Indeed.
And then I've been having a week, and on Monday I decided, screw it, I need a win. So I dug into my stash and I found some hand-spun yarn, and I pulled up a pattern that I've knit before, and I cast on, and I made a hat.
Oh,
Nice.
So
That's made with hand-spun yarn.
It is. I'm going to take the headset off so I won't be able to hear you guys, but this is the Elucidate hat by Kino Knits, and it's got this double-sided brim, so you can wear it all slouchy-like, too.
I love it.
And it's got, like, stripiness because of the hand-spun, the way I spun it. And, ooh, I'm going to leave it like this because it's a little bit more, a little less
blend in
cozy.
It doesn't blend in quite as much, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see the top of your head now.
Exactly. But,
Um,
yeah, so this is the Elucidate pattern. And I decided that I needed to do an entry for the Head to Toe with Kino and Joe Knit Along that ends first quarter ends today, so I need to submit it somewhere.
It's very pretty.
Thank you.
So that is the thing though, is like Danny also tried to get me into spinning my own yarn.
Yeah,
I have the bag. I am not good at it, and it's one of those things that it's not something that I'm like, this isn't something that I
have a desire for.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
That's
I
fine.
appreciate you like trying to teach me more things, but like I'm also like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I feel that very, very hard. I went to an SCA event this last weekend, and they had a arts and sciences competition where there were like 25 entries. So there was a million things spread out on the table. It was beautiful. But one of them I've been waiting to see completed for like 5 years because I've known this person for a while. She spun miles of thread, and I'm not actually exaggerating. Threaded a loom with this hand spun thread, created fabric with this hand spun fucking thread, and then made a gorgeous gray tunic.
Oh wow.
That was her entry into the competition. And I'm just over here like,
yep.
everyone else can just quit now. I'm just gonna go sit over there because I can kind of spin. And then I look at Cass and go, no, I can't.
Yeah.
it's one of those things that I'll probably bring to GooseCon and be like, Danny, show me again. And then we'll see how well I do again.
I mean, it's kind of fun once you get the hang of it.
I have a drop spindle. Just need to pull it out. And
Yeah.
use it again. This is for making yarn. This is a big old buddy.
Yeah. It's one of those things that like my brain is dumb, and then Danny's like, you have to spin it in this direction, and my brain goes, nope, spin it in the other direction. And I'm like, god damn it.
You know, as long as you are consistent in the direction you spin it, you're fine.
The problem is I'm not.
Well, yes. Because if you spin it one way and then spin it the other, you're actually unspinning your yarn and it just falls.
Yeah. And then I just look at it and I like, you showed me how to do it at Adam's house. I have not done it since.
Did you just travel with like a suitcase of crafts?
Oh, sweet
You
summer
totally
child.
did.
Did you not see our hotel room?
Do I need to get like a
I
different
will show
car
those
for
pictures.
GooseCon?
I mean, I'm gonna be taking the bigger car this time. I'm not bringing
Ernest
my
is
spinning
thinking
wheel,
about.
so there's that.
She talked about bringing it up with her though.
Well, I mean,
I
I'm thinking about
mean-
all of your projects and all of my clothes. Like,
And all of my clothes, like
Oh, and
what? Me
cosplays.
what? You're bringing clothes? What? Okay, cool.
shocking. I know.
I'm flying. I have to limit everything.
Yeah, same. I already started a list because I have to leave room for this DB.
Exactly.
There's no list. There's only.
I need to
do.
make yours.
There's
I have
no
to tell you
list,
what
only chaos.
colors.
That's fair. Let me send you some pictures of colors that I have.
Cool.
Because I would like to use some of the shit that I bought and have never used.
Yeah, of course. We're doing tradesies. I'm making an octopus for DB, and she is making a wee dragon for me.
Oh,
wee dragon.
Yes.
Excellent.
E sent me a very specific pattern that I went, I own that pattern.
I was like, look at this. This is so cool. And she's
Yeah.
like, I have that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That I originally was going to make for a person, and then that person turned into
A problem?
a butt. And I cut
True
out all
polymorphed into a butt.
I
know,
have
like you
all
do.
of the pieces cut out. Never made it.
Oh,
All of the fabric pieces.
I have to figure out where it is because I don't know if I went, you're a dick, and threw it away. You know.
as you do sometimes.
Yeah. Spiteful.
Well, we shall see.
we shall see.
Is.
I mean, spike crafting is totally a thing. I will just stab into this piece until I feel better because I think of you every time I stab.
I had like 5 different projects I was working on for a group of people, and we had a pretty big falling out, and I was like, okay, bye. You didn't pay me for it, so meh.
Table flip.
Yeah. I deal with emotions by making stuff. Sometimes stuff is like 12 dozen cookies in a night, and sometimes stuff is knitting things. And
Where do you take the 12 dozen cookies?
usually to work, because there are enough people there that they'll get eaten. It may take a day or two, but they'll go. Or people take them home to their kids and stuff. So.
Yeah, I have a colleague who's an anchor baker, and I'm just like, I'm glad I don't do it because I would just eat it all myself.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Danny.
It tends to be more of like an anxiety baking for me. And when I get anxious, I lose my appetite.
Oh.
So I've got
honey.
like 12 dozen cookies and no desire to eat any of them. So,
Well,
That's helpful, I guess.
It could be worse. I could be hungry and eat all 12 dozen. So
yeah, I'm a eat your feelings kind of person. So
I'm a lay in bed and stare at the wall kind of person.
Yeah, that's very much me.
Oh,
or lay on the couch and have one of the cats laying on my chest.
mm-hmm.
That is one thing. My cat does come in if she's like, "Are you crying? Do you want me to be close but don't touch me?" And I'm like, "I want you to let me love you."
my dog, I tease her all the time that she's the worst emotional support animal because if I'm having like a anxiety attack or something, she goes, "Oh, you're crying?
You're having
Bye."
feelings?
Yeah.
Bye.
Aw.
Oh gosh.
Oh, man.
Good times.
Well, speaking of anxiety,
Well,
how do you guys feel
hold
about
on.
getting into the game?
I don't like that. Speaking of anxiety,
You know,
like you do.
as it
It's
happens.
fine. Let's do this.
All right, so we will be back in just a couple minutes. We are going to refresh beverages and get our recording going, so we will see you guys in just a couple. Welcome back to episode 5 of Crits and Knits. So, who remembers what we did last time?
I just refreshed myself. Assault was brought back to us, and then Erasmus was taken away. And then we did some traveling. We got on a foldable boat and rowed upstream before we, got off the boat and started hiking through the woods. And we, did our thing, stumbled onto a cave, and the cave had a bear in it. What we thought was just a normal bear turned out not to be such a normal bear. It had gross on it, like meat that was just stitched into it, poor bear. We moited the bear, and then we decided it was time for a long rest. During the long rest, Assault saw nothing because they rolled a natural 1. Owen saw nothing because they rolled a natural 1. And then our good friend Nalitha decided not to sit in the cave, but sit close to the bear and keep an eye out. And she was almost assaulted by a rabbit again, but this rabbit was fucking different. This rabbit was fast, faster than a normal rabbit. I tried to shoot it. I did hit it, but bitch got away. So now we're being followed by undead rabbits, is all I can assume.
That seems likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So, the sun begins to rise, and you hear the familiar magical chimes as Shayla returns with Erasmus. So,
Shayla, I don't understand why if you can do all this, why can't you just go up the mountain like with whatever it is you're doing? I don't understand. Like, if you can pop here and there and back and then back to where you found us, like, can't we just go to the mountain? It's right there.
That's not how it works. It's the necklaces you wear. I can lock on to where your friends are. I can get you to them. Unless they're at the top of the mountain, I can't get you there.
So you're saying is one of us should walk up the mountain, and then we just transport everybody else to the top of the mountain.
I mean, I suppose that would work.
No, nothing sporting about it. But I mean, I see what you're saying.
Right. Well, you all have fun. I hope
Thank you, Shayla. Good morning.
Better. Good morning. Yeah, I'm going home. Call me if you need me. And you hear the chime as she poofs out again.
All right. So like I was saying...
Good morning, Erasmus.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
How are your knees?
They've been better. You know, I keep saying that I want to get some dragon bone ones, but I just don't think that anybody's gonna take me up on that.
Well, if we find a dragon up top.
Hey, yeah, that's true. I get some dragon bone cartilage in my knees, maybe, and I'll be
And if it's a rock, you can get knees that bend backwards like a flamingo.
Ooh, okay, I don't think my skin would like that.
That would be fascinating.
I don't think my skin would like all that backwards bending.
Get bent all out of shape like a rabbit's hind legs or some shit.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with rabbits.
Speaking
I'm so sorry. There is nothing wrong with rabbits.
No.
There are several things wrong with the fucking rabbits.
Okay, so they
all right,
I understand.
No.
When they get inside your house, they munch a lot and they eat all your carrots.
No. While I was on watch last night, it's early, you guys just woke up, we haven't talked about this yet. Fucking rabbit scampered off like 10 times faster than it should have after trying to bite me.
Oh, see, that's not a rabbit problem. That's a wizard problem. It's different.
A wizard problem.
Yeah, and go out in the woods, catch things, and and make them do unnatural hoobity-doo. That's a wizard problem.
That sounds like a psychopath problem.
I mean, well,
same difference.
There's a bit of psychopathy that has to go into wizardry. Because you have to go outside and basically kill things to learn. So
wait, okay, but hold on. If that's the case, isn't that what we have all done?
Right, but but we're close to the death. Wizards just point click, boom. There you go, bam,
point
done.
And click.
Yeah, they just go. And then all of a sudden their fingers light up and everything flashes and then it's dead. There's nothing personal about that.
Well, and to be fair, it isn't like, I suppose I can't speak for the three of you, but I did not go out looking for problems usually. Usually the problems happened and then, I dealt with them.
I was paid to find problems.
Yes, and I just found
right. Definitely didn't go looking for problems.
The problem was up above our home.
I wasn't talking about that.
Maybe you should have it. Can be quite lucrative.
Sure.
Sometimes you walk outside and the piano falls on top of the mayor, and then suddenly you got problems.
Right here in River City.
That
with a capital T that rhymes with P that stands for pool.
Yes.
Interesting. I I did drop a piano on someone one time.
Of course you did.
There it is. Fate. Sometimes you stumble into a ring of drug dealers, and then they go, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm not here for the drugs today."
Today?
And yeah, shit happens.
Well, just so that you are aware, the rabbits are weird.
That sounds like a wizard problem. Weird rabbits, wizard problem.
There was also something wrong with the bear. I say, gesturing at the bear.
I'm sitting next to still.
Cave. Yeah, it got modified in some way. We're not quite sure what else going on with that.
I get.
It actually might be a wizard problem. Erasmus might be right about this one.
No, honestly, I mean, it's either that or like a dog druid or an inhabiting spirit. It's that,
a dog druid? A dog druid?
Dark druid,
Dark druid.
Yeah, dark druid. Yeah, just
I heard dog. I heard dog.
I've never seen a knoll druid, but you know what? Hey, first time for everything.
I've seen a tabaxi druid. I can't imagine it's that much of a difference.
Is if you ask the tabaxi.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so it could be a dark druid, just out there going, I hate nature and I hate the world. Actually, more like they hate the world usually, and then they have a vendetta and they want to blow up cities. That might be good too. Could be a ghost haunting the entire
ghost.
Mountain.
What?
Haunting the entire mountain.
Erasmus.
You know what we should do? We
should
find
go
find out.
Wait. Yeah, but you're telling me you've never walked into an ancient tomb and tripped over something and then opened the sarcophagus and then an entire curse was laid upon an entire Thorpe? That's never happened to you?
No.
Only the once.
With him?
Maybe.
So which one of you did the tripping? Because I watched both.
3 guesses.
It was you?
No, who fell on his ass the other day.
That was me.
Right.
I'm clumsy sometimes.
That's right.
Yeah, cold water on my knees. Gotta get that dragon cartilage.
So here's your box back.
Oh.
All
right.
You are giving it back.
I did not
expect
that to be given so easily.
You.
All right.
Wow. I'm hurt. I've never stolen from any of you.
Does it smell the same?
That you know of.
Roll an investigation.
It does not. It smells like roses.
I take a deep sniff, just right across the edge of the box. That'll be a 17 to sniff the box.
Wink.
Nice.
So, Nelitha, does the box smell the same? Is it the same box?
It is the same box, but I just it was in the bag of holding. Whatever's in the bag of holding made it smell different.
Oh, you cleaned it. Ah.
Sure.
Oh, why would you do that?
I didn't.
I'm being
sat next to
sarcastic.
some lemons.
It's the herbal tea that's just in the bag. That's all loose.
The loose leaf tea.
Oh, lemongrass, though.
Lemongrass, chamomile, like some orange peel.
I thought you said orange puke, and I was like, ew, why?
We all need to put our listening ears on this evening.
No,
wow.
we broke
got a
those.
kindergarten teacher in here.
We're at the next level of sass.
We broke those listening ears. We old.
There we go.
You're not wrong.
Many explosions.
What?
You're gonna make Tiana spit their drink.
Then I will have succeeded.
You will have, and you didn't.
Yet.
You have come the closest. This group and the Roll for Weird group has come the closest to breaking my streak of never spit taking on a stream.
It's going to happen eventually.
We got Adam to do it.
If I can get Gerundu on live stream, I can get you too. Just too late.
We got Adam to almost throw up on stream because he was laughing so hard.
That was the same stream that I got Gerundu on.
Anyway, I'm gonna scout ahead.
Okay.
All right. Well, I imagine we've all. Erasmus, did you eat something?
Oh
You were
yeah,
back
you know
at
I
the-
had some cream of wheat. A little
Yeah.
bit. Of,
That's
yeah.
the best.
Yes.
Ew.
Salt, pepper. Yeah.
Ooh, what? Salt and pepper in your cream of wheat?
Yeah.
Oh,
He likes
no.
it savory.
Oh, no. It's got to be like...
The voice of God is questioning your choices.
What you do? You got sweet cream. I bet you put sugar in your grits too.
Cinnamon
What?
sugar.
Well, no, I don't eat grits.
Oh.
I'm
You're
a
missing
bad
out.
Southerner.
You're from like farther north than most of us could even get, my dude. So like, except for Tiana, who's raised in Alaska. Like,
Alaska is the ultimate trump card, or at least pretty damn close to I'm from further north than you.
True
yes.
enough. So you are scouting ahead. Where are you going exactly? There is no path.
I'm gonna look through the. So we were walking in a direction in the woods when we got to the cave in the
Up.
steep part of the mountain.
Yeah, you've been walking up-ish.
Yeah, I want to find a place that's less steep, so it's a little easier to climb the mountain because we still need to go up.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
Well, my character sheet survival, that would be a 17.
Okay. You find a pathway ish. It looks less like the sort of pathway that people would walk on and more sort of worn down by large animals, perhaps. You're not in a forest anymore. You are above the tree line. There's still a few trees here and there, but for the most part, it's rocks and snow. Not a lot of snow yet. It's you're in a warm enough area that there's not a lot of snow until you get even further up the mountain than you are now. But the ground is fairly barren. But you do find a less steep area, and you're able to lead the group up the mountain some more.
Cool beans. Can I look up? Do I see the thing?
Roll me a perception. Anyone who wants to look for the thing.
Sure.
Perception. 24.
18.
Okay. The thing is definitely out and flying today.
Oh, it was missing a while ago.
Are we getting close enough to like get a sense for what this thing is?
You think you might be.
What is it?
Erasmus, you have a looking glass, do you
yeah.
not?
Yeah, I do.
I was gonna see if I lose money.
Oh yeah. All right. Just take a look up here up the mountain and see what I get. Perception, correct?
Yes, please. Or investigation, because you were
Investigation,
intentionally
you were
searching.
right.
Does he get advantage or anything because he's using the
Yes,
spyglass?
advantage with the spyglass.
Okay. That'll be a 21.
Yes. You are quite certain now. It's still small, but you're quite certain that this is a dragon.
Fuck.
Dragon. Hello, cartilage. I see you.
Dragon. Haven't dealt with one of those since I was younger.
The problem is we are running into undead. Is this an undead dragon?
Is it? Can I roll like religion to see if it's like if it's undead, or is it too far away still?
It is too far away. You're just barely able to tell that it's definitely a dragon, not a rock.
Okay, but so I don't have color on it either, right?
It looks dark-ish, but it could be a dark green, a dark blue, a dark red. It could be black.
Yeah,
It's not white, but
yeah, color's not clear. It's not a white dragon, which is good. You know, it means it'd be very frosty up there.
Is it shiny?
No, so it's probably a chromatic. It's really dark, but it's definitely a dragon. I can see those talons.
At At least it isn't a white one. I have history with white dragons.
I give Owen 100 gold.
Vicious.
I don't remember which side of the bet I was on that one.
Let's take a look at the notes.
I am looking at the notes.
No, Owen didn't bet.
I did not bet.
No,
I
it was
give-
me.
I
Owen-
give
Isolt
Owen
thought it was the
wouldn't-
dragon.
Isolt the 100 gold.
Yes.
Yeah, Owen would not bet with Erasmus.
Yeah. You
So-
should have bet against Erasmus.
Hey, 100 gold. Can't complain.
I am no
I feel
worse
like-
off than I was before.
I look at Erasmus until he gives Isolt the 100 gold.
Huh? What you looking at me for?
You made a bet.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Somebody was gonna get their gold stolen if you didn't give it over.
Whoa!
Just hand to Isolt.
Yeah, it's more like, forgetful old man's like, oh yep, definitely a dragon. What now?
Sorry, what? Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
very
here
much.
you go. 100 gold.
Thank
Well.
you kindly.
He is a dragon.
Yeah, and drinks when we get back are on me.
If we get back.
When?
We'll get
When
dragons.
we get back, optimistic.
It's one dragon, a bunch of undead, maybe a wizard.
Well, and that's an interesting question, isn't it? Because dragons, depending on the type, can be very strong in the magical arts, and some of them are quite old. Maybe this one's messing around with necromancy, or maybe
it could be the wizard. The wizard
Or-
could be the dragon.
What if the dragon is
Maybe.
the wizard?
Yeah.
What if
that'd be
there is no wizard?
or what if the dragon is nesting up here, leaving everyone alone, and being assaulted by a necromancer,
Oh.
creating zombie bunnies.
Now, don't
Yeah,
try
that
to,
is such a weird thing to make, though. Is like
don't
a
try to
zombie
paint this
bunny.
dragon like some kind of victim. It's a dragon.
Some
I mean,
I don't like dragons in general, but not all of them are bad. Some of them
Yeah,
are fine.
they come in bad and obnoxious.
Accurate.
Either the dragon's holier than thou, it's bad, or it's going to tell you what it wants you to do because it's a dragon and it thinks it's better than you.
I'm gonna sneak away from this conversation.
I'm not going to sneak away. I'm just going to walk away.
Are you feeling personally attacked, Nelitha? Because elves do the same damn thing.
Wow, stereotyping elves again. 2
It's
episodes in
true.
a row.
Yep, and it's true.
Damn.
Look,
Oh,
I mean,
man.
we open with an elf straight up just saying, like, hey, it's okay, they're humans.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So as you sneak away, are you just trying to get away from the conversation, or are you trying
I'm
to...
scouting ahead.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me perception, please.
And stealth,
Wait, sure, yeah.
perception, and stealth.
Perception and then stealth.
My stealth was a 21,
Okay.
and my perception,
Whack-a-thunk.
whack-a-thunk, was
Big dice.
a 20.
Okay. Roll me a d6, please.
Excuse?
Squeeze very much.
Okay, where's my fuck dice, just in case? There you go.
We
4.
don't need to know about the bedroom.
I actually, I have one of those where the one is fuck.
Yeah.
It's a metal rainbow die that was given to me the first episode of Swords and Sages.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. So, as you are stealthing ahead, your foot sort of kicks a thing that feels weird. And you look down and you look and it seems strange. It takes you a little bit of looking closer. But it looks like there are steps carved into the side of the mountain over here.
I'm gonna look down at them. Do they look like they've been used recently?
Roll me investigation.
We're using the big boy because it's been very good. Funk. 25.
Maybe.
Oh.
There's a lot of debris that sort of... You know how snow drifts up along the sides of steps? And you just see like a little bit of step?
Yes.
Yeah, there's lots of like rocks and dust and some little bits of snow collecting along the sides, so that it's actually quite hard to tell that they're steps until you were looking. You don't see any humanoid footprints. You see lots of animal prints all around. Roll me a survival check. Sorry, I'm making you roll lots today.
No, that's fine. 22.
Yeah, you're sure.
You're rolling super fucking high.
A lot of these are rabbit tracks.
These fucking rabbits.
But you do also see some larger, what are they called? Ungulates? Like deer and moose and hooved creatures.
If there's moose here, I'm not going to be here.
And these are not like short little steps. They're like
big,
18-ish inches deep.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 18 feet. I was like,
No.
Oh my god.
But they're only like 3 or 4 inches tall. So they're long and shallow. But as you're looking, you can sort of see them. They don't go straight up. They're sort of a winding path. So they're very hard to find if you hadn't just basically walked into one. You wouldn't have noticed them.
Ooh, we're going to take the stairs. I'm going to tell everybody, be like, I found steps.
What?
I'm pointing.
Oh. That's odd.
That is odd. There's also a lot of rabbit footprints here.
Oh, of course there are. Because it's all going to be rabbits.
Oh my god. What if Rabbit Wizard?
It's a Haragon wizard.
But all of them are like stacked together in a cloak.
I've heard the stories of 3 kobolds in a cloak. I haven't run across 3 rabbits in a cloak.
Like 6 rabbits in a cloak.
6. Oh, I see.
They're smaller than kobolds.
Were-rabbit.
Oh, a were-rabbit.
Wonder what if they would be good or evil. Interesting.
Who knows? Interesting.
Well, I mean, werebears generally tend to be good aligned.
Fair.
So,
Rabbits would probably be the opposite, and they'd probably just be dicks.
So they're werecats, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that I'm making Danny just giggle over there.
All right.
Danny's
Let's go
just making
find
lots of
our...
notes, it's fine.
I know, I'm scared.
Let's go find our were-rabbits.
All right.
All right.
That wascally rabbit.
So,
Be very, very quiet.
are you still trying to stealth up the steps?
Yeah, 100%. Because if these guys get attacked by a dragon, I want to survive.
So,
Hey now.
just so you get a bit of a visual, the steps do sort of do a serpentine thing, so your party would have to be quite a ways back to not be making noise near you.
That's fine.
Okay.
That sounded like a DM hint.
I know. You're right.
That's fine.
I want to be I want to be out front so that if I need to hide, I can, kind of thing. But like not too far that if I get into trouble, they can't get to me right away.
Okay. There are not a lot of places to hide.
I'll figure it out, Danny.
The point of the mountain where it is rock. So you may, if you are lucky, find a rocky outcropping. That would have to be a nice high roll, but that's okay. So go ahead and roll.
I've been doing real well, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and your dice are about to betray you because they do that.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and roll
Not
your
the big
stealth.
boy.
Roll your chunky stealth.
Roll my chunk boy. What is that?
Math is hard.
2 or a 5.
If you can't read your own dice,
It's a 5. So it's a 17.
Okay. You think you're fairly quiet going up the steps.
Okay.
And the rest of the party you're following at a distance?
yeah.
Yep.
Are you trying to be stealthy at all or just fuck it?
Nope.
Let's try it.
Clank,
I'm
clank,
gonna
clank.
try it.
Stealth is for the young.
Okay.
I am in heavy armor with a 0 in stealth and disadvantage. I'm not trying.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Have fun.
Ain't gonna be good. 12.
Yeah, you're not nearly as stealthy as Nelitha.
No one is as stealthy as Nelitha. She just
That is true.
disappears.
You know, I wonder if she's got like hollow bones like a bird.
You know,
That would make her entirely. Well, that would make her very fragile in combat, and that does seem to track.
And quick, nimble. Also, look at these heavy bones up over this bush. She just flew over it like.
Yes, but bird bones are very susceptible to breaking.
Well, I mean,
I feel like this is some sort of threat in the background. Everybody
No.
thinks that Nelitha is younger than she is. Now has bird bones that can break easily.
your legend is growing.
The legend of pain.
What if Nelitha's a bird shifter?
Is this the current going theory?
Well, I'm
I
just.
think that's a terrible theory.
Me too.
Well, I mean, fine. You have your own theories then. Fine. Whatever.
and this is why you guys aren't stealthy at all. You're just chatting the whole way up the mountain. It's fine.
Gossiping about your companion.
Okay, so
You're rising.
Nelitha,
Yes.
roll me another perception.
Oh, okay. 21.
Okay. You notice probably you've got still a long way till you get to the top of the mountain, but you're making some decent time. But you've been climbing these stairs for almost an hour. And you reach a point where the stairs seem to have widened. And it looks like they split into two separate paths, two separate sets of stairs.
Mm.
One goes vaguely to the left, one goes vaguely to the right. And both of them sort of disappear around this sort of larger rocky outcropping that is appearing in the center of where you're going. You could, if you wanted to, probably try just walking up the mountainside, the rocky path. Or you can
split the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like a super steep path. It's still about the same level of incline as the stairs, but the stairs sort of go around it, and you lose sight of where they end up beyond.
If
that.
I kind of want to climb up there so that I could see what's on either side of the stairs, just to get like a guesstimate of which way would be better to go.
Okay.
If that is okay.
Yes. I will need you to.
I would wait for my companions to show up to tell
Okay.
them I was doing this.
Okay.
Not to be like all of a sudden Nelitha's gone.
So you're going to have a discussion about this, or are you just telling them that you're doing it?
Oh, I'm just telling them I'm doing it.
Okay.
You know, with my bird bones.
Or we could flip a coin.
Or we could figure out which side would be the better way.
I have a coin.
I'm
going up.
Right, knock yourself out.
What method are you using to determine that was the best way?
I'm going to look at the two sides from a point.
Okay, go ahead and roll me acrobatics to see how well you do getting up, because it does get more challenging when you're not on the steps.
I have bionic knees. It's fine.
You do, but that doesn't give you advantage.
But do you know what does give me advantage? Luck.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So
use that luck, sure.
Yeah. It's so much better. That is a 30.
Okay, yes, you are. Yep. You get up there. Yep, you get up there. That's fine. Yep. And so at this little peak, you can see the path to the left sort of continues between two more sort of peaks a little bit further off, and seems to be going further to the left. The one to the right, you see it for further going up the mountain. So the one to the left sort of disappears between two peaks. The one to the right goes further up.
Okay. All right, I will go back. All right. The left path goes more to the left. The right path goes more up the mountain.
Well, let's go up then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't like the face, Danny.
Oh, that's fine. Danny doesn't have a poker face. There's a reason I don't play poker. So you take the right path?
Yes, the right path is the right path.
Okay.
Correct.
So are you going to be stealthy again?
100%.
Roll me your stealth check for this branch of the path.
That is a lot. Hold on. What is my 31?
Okay, yep. You are sneaky AF, and the rest of your group is far enough behind that they don't interfere with your sneakiness at all. And you keep going up for probably another 3 hours following this path.
Stars and stones.
When you take a break to look back, you're a little disappointed. Because with the amount of walking you've done, you feel like you should be a lot further up the mountain. But this path has really sort of snaked around. But you're getting further up. And you hear the sound of a dragon screeching in the distance. And it is very clear to you now that, yes, this is definitely a dragon. The rocks don't make this noise. And can I get everyone to roll me a perception?
14.
10.
22.
Natural 20 for 27.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
Thank
Owen,
goodness. One person in each group.
Yeah. Owen and Nelitha, you both notice that, yeah, this is definitely a dragon. You can see it. And it looks to have, it's definitely still far enough away that it looks dark, but it definitely has a greenish tinge to it.
Oh, Lord.
Nice.
I think it's a green dragon.
Oh, it's dead and has turned green?
Ooh.
Are you
acid.
with us, Nelitha?
I have no idea. No, I'm not, apparently.
Nope. Not unless you stop and wait for them.
I thought this was the point where we took a break, but you're right. I wrote down that we went another 3 hours, so no. I'm just gonna stare at it.
I mean, I'm not a fan of any chromatic dragons, but green is not. Green is unpleasant.
Just a little acid.
No worse than Mexican night at the cafe.
Mm-hmm.
What's Mexican?
Overly spiced food.
It's like Otic spiced potatoes, but far too much.
Oh, from Far Mexicress. Yes.
Yes,
exactly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good job, B. You broke the DM.
It's good. It's good. Where were we? On a mountain. Yes.
Yes, we've been on a mountain for 7 episodes at this point.
Yes.
Only five.
Only 5?
I'm being at least slightly sarcastic.
Sure would like one of them chihitas.
See, you know what Mexican is. It's good stuff.
So, are you just going to keep following this path? Or are you going to...
Onward and upward.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do survival. Just roll me a survival.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody. Dirty 20.
Okay.
10.
15.
12.
Okay. The next several hours are uneventful. You see a few more signs of animals, but you don't actually see the animals themselves. There is more
this mountain's
snow.
uneventful.
There's snow, there's rocks. There's more snow now.
Lichen, all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah.
How is the breathing conditions up here?
Not as bad as you would think. You're all a little bit short of breath, but you had expected it to be worse.
Yeah.
Roll me an insight.
25.
Yeah, given how long you've been traveling, you would have thought it would be worse. But you're starting to think that maybe because you've been taking such a meandering path, you're able to adjust more easily. And so while it's not ideal, you have adapted. So.
We're not going straight up,
Right.
which might have caused us to get mountain
Much
sickness.
More. Yeah.
Well, I've been secretly chewing on cocaine leaves, so. No, I haven't.
Did you just say cocaine leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you holding? Are you holding on? Damn it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Whatever works for you there, friend.
Oh, no.
I just drink blackstrap molasses. That keeps me going.
I mean, admittedly, I drink tea that is so strong you can stand a spoon up in it, but at least it's not blackstrap molasses.
All right. So it is getting dark. The sun is setting. What you guys gonna do for sleep tonight?
We can't set up in either of the fortresses. That is way visible.
All right, no fortress tonight. All right.
Is there like an outcropping somewhere that at least it's not like directly on the path or anything?
Roll me an investigation. Let's see what you can find.
Don't fail me now, big boy. I'm gonna use another luck because you
Got a
failed me
19.
now.
Okay.
17.
So with that 19, Owen is able to find not an outcropping, but at least a flatter area. It's a little bit off of the the stair path. But you're able to find a space that looks like you could spread out several bedrolls and lay down.
I have found a flatter spot off the path that we could lay out several bedrolls and lay down in.
Well,
that sounds convenient.
On a mountainside, that is the best we're going to get. Nelitha!
I just all of a sudden appear behind what?
Ah!
Hey, right, you a ghost?
Oh no, not another theory.
Am I a fairy? What? Wait, what?
You just appeared. You a ghost? Just need to know.
No.
You're a ghost, you gotta tell us.
No.
Otherwise, it's entrapment.
What rules exactly?
No, I'm not a ghost.
All right. I pull out a small notebook and cross off ghost.
What is
that?
the rest on the list?
What is that?
What's the what?
The notebook that you just crossed off.
I mean, I gotta make sure nobody's a ghost.
Really?
If I was dead, I'd have better things to do than climb a mountain looking for a green dragon.
Would you?
And getting assaulted by rabbits.
That too.
I mean, if I was dead, maybe I'd just keep doing the same old thing.
I have someone. I have someone to find afterwards. I have no interest in sticking around and meeting people after.
I mean, it's just. I mean, hell, what am I going to do? I mean, it's me and my stuff and Owen yelling at me half the damn time. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing if I'm dead.
Maybe we should set up camp.
Yes, let's.
So you managed to get your camp set up for the night. Nothing too fancy, I'm sure. Unless you are fancy folks. I don't know. Maybe you're.
No, I will attempt to cast alarm on the cave opening.
Oh, there's no cave opening. This is just a flat area of rock.
All right, so your door, window, or an area within range that is no longer than a 20-foot cube.
Are you able to like encircle us with an alarm?
Yeah. So
Okay.
It's going to be an audible alarm if something crosses the threshold.
Okay.
I'm assuming no bonfire. Are
Not
we
up
snuggling for warmth or just everyone for themselves?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little snuggling.
I mean, that
Just
alarm
like
circle
back in the
is,
Necromancer's War.
Oh my.
that alarm circle is fairly small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube. So yeah, we got to huddle up anyway if we want to use this alarm.
We should probably also have watch.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I have goggles so I can see at night.
Same.
I will take the last half because I only need 4 hours.
All right. Owen, do you want first or second?
I'll take first, it's fine.
All right. Wait
Unless
for
you
Lynn.
wanted to sit up with me.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. So first watch, go ahead and roll me perception.
I want to actually get a full night's rest. Thank you.
I want to question you.
Why?
You said a thing and it was a breadcrumb and I know it. All right. What?
You did say a thing.
Perception? Yes.
Perception. Yes.
I said nothing.
12.
12. Okay. You've got your goggles on. You do see the thing flying, the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to fly for quite a good portion of your watch. It seems to be just circling. It doesn't look like it's doing anything else. It's just making laps and laps. But that is the only thing you notice of interest on your watch. And just
No
before,
rabbits.
You do not see any rabbits. And just before the end of your watch, you do notice that the dragon lands. And that is all. Isolt.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Okay.
It was circling for quite a while and then it landed just up there, so I'd keep an eye out. Good night.
Sleep well. I wonder if that's where it's laired. All right. 15.
Okay. From the place that Owen pointed out, you can see a little bit of smoke coming up.
Smoke? Like a campfire?
A smoke like the smoke that had attracted you all in the first place. That you'd seen from down in the village. So more than a campfire.
It's just odd, because green dragons are not particularly well known for fire. There's a lot of oddities here, and Isolta's sitting there thinking about all of it while watching, occasionally looking around for these fucking rabbits that Nelitha keeps talking about.
That only Nelitha has seen.
You know, maybe she's.
Oh no,
crazy.
wait! I did see some. I did see some the first night.
I haven't.
Take it back.
Maybe she's just crazy.
Ow! I'm crazy. I'm not as old as I say I am, and I have bird bones.
It's
But
the
you're not-
episode where we all bully Nelitha.
But you're not a ghost, and that's what's important.
Is that what's important?
Apparently.
But I will wake Nelitha at the end of my watch, assuming nothing else happens.
Nothing else happens that you noticed.
You go to wake her and she's just staring. Because all she is in a trance.
Yeah.
See, that ain't right.
This is not by any means the first time that Istolta's been around elves. So just like lightly nudge the bottom of her foot with the toe of my boot.
I'm awake.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sleep well.
Owen said that he saw the dragon land, and I'll point to where Owen had pointed out, and there's smoke coming out of there. I haven't seen it, or any rabbits, so it's been quiet.
Alrighty.
And I will go to sleep.
Okay. Nelitha, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Swear to God, if these rabbits show
That
up.
smile you had there, Danny.
Yeah, no, poker face is fine.
You
Your
turn
poker face is
around and the
terrible.
dragon is in your face. It has found us. Roll for initiative.
Dragon roll.
Nat
Can I borrow a cup of
20.
sugar?
Okay. Ernest, how does that alarm spell work?
Fuck me.
Let's see here. Until the spell ends, an alarm alerts whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area. When you cast a spell, you can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. These people.
Oh, good.
You can choose whether the alarm is mental or audible. A mental alarm wakes you with a ping, and if you are within 1 mile of the warded area, an audible alarm produces the sound of a handbell for 10 seconds within 60 feet.
So if it goes off, do you have it set to just ping you, or do you have it set
No,
to...
I don't trust me though. I don't trust Erasmus wouldn't trust himself to not just try to snooze it or something. So he makes it a audible alarm.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Nelitha,
Yes.
you see another freaking rabbit.
That bitch.
And it is probably 50 feet away. It is not
Okay.
right up on you.
Okay.
It is out there.
Okay.
But you see it just hopping past. And it actually goes towards the stairs. And
catch
as
a
you're
rabbit.
watching, it hops down the stairs in the direction that you'd come from. And about 10 minutes later, it comes back. And it gets closer this time. Probably about 30 feet away. And just hops across the little clearing area. Does a little bunny thing where its nose sort of twitches and the ears flip around a little. And it turns and goes back to the steps and goes down again. About 20 minutes later,
What?
you see a rabbit come up the steps. And it just sort of sits on the steps. It doesn't get closer. It just sort of
Does
sits.
it look like the same rabbit that I've been seeing?
It does not.
Like in the span of the time that's been happening, is it the same
tonight,
rabbit?
Yeah, you think it's the same rabbit. I mean, it's a rabbit. It's sort of brownish with whitish tips on its ears.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer.
Okay.
Slowly, quietly.
Roll me a stealth.
$27.
Okay. You get a little bit closer.
Okay. Is it looking at me?
You can't. You don't think so because it's facing you and the rabbit's eyes are off to the side.
Oh,
so
okay.
if it was looking at you, it would be turned. So you think that it's not looking at you.
Okay. Can I like peer around?
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Back.
Welcome back.
Oh, that was weird.
That's fine.
Can I look down the stairs a little bit and up the stairs to see if like there's any other movement?
Oh no, I'm Nelitha now.
Sorry, I fixed you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, go ahead and roll me perception as you're looking up and down the stairs.
20.
You don't see anything else on the stairs. There is the rabbit. As far as you can see up, and as far as you can see down, there's nothing. How close are you to the stairs?
I mean, close enough to be able to look up and down them, I guess.
Okay. As you're doing that, the alarm spell goes off.
Fuck, I turn around.
Roll me a perception.
Perception 23.
You see a pair of smaller white rabbits, definitely white ones this time, not brown, that have hopped through the alarmed area and are approaching your friends.
I go for them.
Are we awake now?
Yeah, this is audible, right? Did all of us hear it?
You all
Yeah,
heard
it's-
it. I need you to roll me initiative.
Oh no! What?
You got trolled out the watch by some rabbits. Got it. 15.
Okay, hold on.
14.
6. I am not a Dexy girl.
A lot. 22.
Okay. Well, because they have the element of surprise, they do get a surprise round.
These
Oh, boy.
bitches.
Surprise, rabbit.
How are the three of you laying?
Spooning. A lot of spooning.
Like, are your heads toward the stairs? Are you one of you closer to the stairs, one of you further? Bless you.
Thank you. I'd be closer to the stairs, I think.
Okay. Owen or Erasmus, who is furthest from the stairs?
It can be me because I would have had to come in after.
Okay. So both of these little bunnies make attacks on you, Owen.
No.
Rasmus in the middle.
And they try to bite you.
Oh, my ass.
Will 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Most rudely.
I mean, I'm not sleeping in armor. I don't know about anyone else.
Nah.
6 will not hit. So that is 3 points of damage as one of these little bunnies bites you.
Ah, my ass!
And then turns to run away and starts hopping madly away from the stairs.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Unarmed strike, because I'm just going to try to slap this little mofo.
Okay.
Nine.
That does not hit.
Dang it.
All right.
Are they coming towards me if they were at the group and I'm at the stairs?
No, they're going away from the stairs.
Because I was closest to the stairs.
Yeah,
I was
you were
closer to the stairs because I was looking up and down the steps.
right, but in terms of who was laying there,
Yeah.
closer to the stairs.
Right,
So,
exactly.
We're at the top of the round, so Nelitha, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot one of these bitches with my bow.
Okay.
Are they fast like the other ones that I saw the other night?
Roll an insight. So you haven't had a lot of opportunity to observe them.
17.
You can't entirely tell. They seem pretty fast, but this
That's
other
fine.
rabbit seemed fast too.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot one of them with my bow.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
6 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Let me see what my bonus action is. I can. Yeah, I'm gonna run over to one of the rabbits and use my cunning action to dash to get closer, as close as possible. Hold up. I have boots. Hold on. What do my boots do?
Click.
Click, click, boom. What do these do? Inventory, boots.
Boots of rabbit kicking.
No, boots
That's
of speed.
that's an item we should make.
If you,
I'm surprised Isolde doesn't have it.
I'll click my boots and I will have 60 feet
Okay.
to get to the rabbit.
That gets you not quite to the rabbit from where you were.
Yeah, but I have 60 feet forever now.
Not forever.
Not forever until it ends, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. So, that's what I have done so far
Okay.
until after.
All right. Erasmus, you're up.
Rasmus wildly rolls over and says, "Is it the hemorrhoids, Owen?"
No, it's a fucking rabbit.
I don't think that Erasmus would necessarily see a rabbit in all the commotion.
And you don't have dark vision.
And I don't have dark vision, so I just look around wildly for a problem as I haphazardly reach in my bag looking for ointment.
Okay. All right. Owen, then.
All right, I'm gonna flip the goggles on so I can see what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pull out my light crossbow, which you haven't seen me use up until now.
Okay.
And is it within 80 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I don't have disadvantage.
Advantage.
26.
That does hit.
Yes.
Okay. Are you aiming for the rabbit that bit you or the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that still has a bloody muzzle.
Yeah.
Maw. Okay. Wow.
6.
All right. Math is hard. Anything else for you, Owen?
No. Wait. Yeah. I would have to reload, wouldn't I?
Yes.
Okay, so I used my... No. Then, no.
Okay.
Bonus action reload and wait for my next turn, I guess.
All right. The rabbits split. So they're going 2 separate directions now.
Yes, focus.
And they are moving very quickly. Like, fast enough. What's the range on dark vision with the goggles?
Beans.
60 feet?
I think so. Yeah.
So those of you with dark vision, with the goggles, because you're still where you were camping, you can no longer see the rabbits. They have gotten out of your range. Okay. Isolt, you're up.
Can I still hear them?
Ooh. Roll me perception.
16.
Yes.
Okay.
You can hear one of them that seems to have gone towards your right.
Okay. I'm going to stand up, scoop up one of my javelins, which has a disadvantage range of 120 feet. I have no idea if it's close enough for me to actually try to hit it, but I'm going to try anyway.
Okay.
And huck it in that direction.
All right. So rolling with disadvantage.
That is still, yes, a 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
You hear a little squeak. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Minimum damage. That is 8 points of damage.
Okay. Math is hard. Okay. Anything else?
That's pretty much, I think, all I can do. I use half my movement to stand up, and I don't want to go out from the camp. So, I mean, I guess I if you'll allow, I'll use a bonus action to grab another javelin and be ready to throw if I hear something coming back towards us.
Sure. Okay. Back to the top. That's Nelitha.
Okay, do I see the bunny?
So you moved closer.
I got to 60 feet, and they were 80 from us.
Yeah. So you were about 20 feet away. Math is hard, but you do see they have split, and you can just barely see each of them. So one to your left, one to your right.
Cool. I'm going to go toward the one on my left.
Okay.
It's 60 feet. Do I see it better once I do that?
Yes. You're about...
How far away from me is it?
You're right up on it.
Oh. If it's that close, I wouldn't go the full 60 then, because I don't want to have disadvantage to shoot this bitch.
Okay.
So I'll get a little farther back to shoot it as soon as I feel comfortable that it would hit if I...
Okay.
You know what I mean.
So go ahead and roll your attack. You're using
my bow.
Your bow? Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. 21.
That hits.
I don't have sneak attack, so it's just a d6. 9 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't really have any bonus actions, so I guess not.
Okay. And you were, how far back would you have stopped?
Probably about 15 feet, I would think.
Okay. All right. Erasmus.
Where are we shooting at? Because I can't see shit. All I hear is like, the twangs of bows and nonsense. So, so I shake Lucky. I pull out Lucky and I shake Lucky like a glow stick to make it turn on like a light.
All right.
Come on. There we go.
Oh, that's bright.
That is bright. But what is the range of light on that? Is it 60 foot?
Yeah.
You don't see anything within that 60 feet. You barely see Nelitha, who is chasing after something. Anything else for you?
No, I don't see anything.
Okay. Owen, you're up.
I guess I stand up and see if my butt is bleeding. Like, it's too far for me to do anything.
I mean, you've got, a little animal bite. I guess it's bleeding a little.
It doesn't have like black veins coming off it or anything.
You probably can't crane your head around to see that.
Oh, fair.
But you could ask a friend.
Look at my butt.
Res.
What?
I need you to check my ass.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Check out this rabbit bite.
I guess it's Tuesday.
Oh.
Oh dear.
No, it's Wednesday.
No, well, I ain't counting. I guess I will. When it's my turn, I'll shine the light. Okay. At his ass. Just.
The rabbits continue running, and the one that you had seen, Nelitha, it is now out of your visual range. Isolt, you're up.
I mean, at this point, I imagine I can't even hear the rabbits anymore. So
No.
I'm going to turn to Owen and ask,
Look at his butt.
do you need healing?
I don't know.
All right, come here. And I'll have a look at his ass.
All right. It looks like just a bite. There doesn't look to be any weird black veins, no green flesh, nothing weird happening. It's just
Yet.
an animal bite. So.
All right, hold still, and I'll put a thumb over the bite and use lay on hands to put 5 HP back into that.
I only need 3.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that, so she'll use
Okay.
5.
Okay.
There you go. That should help it just a bit.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Apologies for the awkward awakening.
It is not the worst awkward awakening I have ever had in my life. It's fine.
I would believe that.
All right, Nelitha.
But, yeah.
I'm going to go 60 feet ahead.
Okay.
Do I see this goddamn bunny?
You can just see it. Yes. Yeah, if you go 60 feet, you can see it.
Okay, is it within 80 feet of me?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker.
Okay.
gonna kill this bun.
Yes, kill the bun.
$21.
That hits.
This motherfucking piece of shit. Do I get sneak attack? Does it know I'm there?
Oh, it knows you're there.
Fuck.
It's running away from you. It knows you're there.
That's fine. Oh, that is 10 points of damage, yo. Max pointage.
Damn.
I would like you to roll me a perception.
I hit a dragon instead, and fuck.
Time to go.
30.
Okay. Yeah. This rabbit does not seem to be nearly as injured as it should be. There is not as much blood trailing behind as you think there should be. You have hit it with 3 arrows now. It should be a pincushion. Rabbits are not this hard to kill. But as you were watching it run away, it seems to be almost as healthy as when you first started shooting at it.
What the fuck? You won this time, you motherfucker. I will get you later.
Then
Start heading back to camp.
And that's 2 for 2.
You didn't kill a fucking rabbit either.
Nope. But it's not personal for me.
It is personal now.
I'm just helping Owen. I'm more amused by this than anything else.
All right. So, Nelitha, you head back to camp?
Yeah. I mean,
you can tell where it is because of the glow stick sword. Because
that's really bright.
You ran quite a bit in the dark away from
everyone.
I
did. I would use my boots of speed to get back there as quickly as I can, dashing and whatnot.
Okay.
I'm going to go out and find my javelin if we're out of initiative.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You find it. There is some blood, but again, not as much as you would expect if you impaled a rabbit on a javelin.
I'm going to take it back to the glow stick sword and like hold it up in the light and see if it looks like it's the right color, if there's anything about it that's off to me.
Roll me perception. Or investigation, since you're...
Perception is much better for me, but if you give me a choice.
Yeah, I'll let you choose.
That is a 21.
21. It seems like normal blood, maybe a little bit on the dark side, but you're also looking with the light of a glowing sword, so...
Sure, but this is not the first time that I've seen blood by the light of a fire. Does it look like it's more dried, more brown than it should be?
Yeah, it's just a darker shade of red than you would expect.
Yeah.
Okay. Undead bunnies. Great.
Oh, God.
Not just undead. Regenerating undead bunnies.
With a taste for human flesh.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
They only got a small piece of your ass for what that's worth.
I would have preferred they not get any of it.
Well, you know. All right. Well, let's try to get some rest through the rest of the night and see what comes in the morning.
All right. So you can all go ahead and mark a long rest.
Yay!
And that is where we're going to end for tonight because it is 10 o'clock here. It seems like a good place to stop for you. Give you 2 weeks to come up with all sorts of theories.
Oh, I have so many theories and none of them are worth sharing because that is the nature of red stringing.
Yes. So, let's do our usual wrap up. We're going to start Bottom right-hand corner this time. Isolt. Tiana.
Hey. I'm Tiana. I play Isolt here on Crits and Knits. I also play Misty on Roll for Weird. I'm found over on Twitter at Vanna1895. I'm most commonly found over on Quests and Chaos Twitch, which is twitch.tv/questsandchaos, where I play D&D on Tuesdays, Call of Cthulhu on Saturdays, and when I'm not doing all of that, I am editing like mad for the Redacted Reports. New episode dropped today. Highly emotional. Have tissues. I can see Daddy over there just cringing at me. It's great. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's the majority of what I've been working on lately.
Okay. We'll go up to Nelitha.
Hi, I'm DB, and I am slowly trying to take over the internet. You can find me here, obviously as Nelitha. You can find me over at That's Pretty Crafty, where I am half of the Disaster Crafters with Danny. That's every other Tuesday. I am the keeper for Roll for Weird. And then if you want to jump over to the Nerd Asylum, I do a bunch of stuff there. I play a vampire on every other Monday. I run an Altered Carbon game every other Tuesday. I'm in a different Monster of the Week game called Spirit. I'm in an Avatar game on Saturdays. And I'm in some podcasts over there as well. You can also find me over at 20-Sided Adventures. Yay.
DB, very important question.
Well, yeah.
I recognize that I have like 9 regular games. When do you sleep?
What is sleep? Actually, I do sleep. It's called my lunch break during the day.
Okay, fair point.
30 minutes conked out in a chair.
All right. Well, hey, some sleep is better than none.
No, it really isn't, but sure, we'll roll with that.
Erasmus.
Hey, I'm Ernest, also known as Hollow Invective. You can find me here on Crits and Knits, and with all my other stuff wrapping up, nowhere at all. I should fix that.
Oh, well.
Not as much as Danny is as DB fixes that for themselves, because I don't want to do all that, because that's a lot.
But maybe I have projects for you, friend.
Maybe like 1/16 of that. Like,
I feel like we could talk about something.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Help!
And
all right, yeah.
All right, and Owen.
Hi, I'm E. You can catch me here. So far, this is my only big project. You can also find me over on my Twitter at Holloway, HAUL_AWAY, where I'm yelling about various pieces of media. You can catch me on the rerun of Modras Blood Sport Association, where Ernest and I fought some clockwork dinosaurs last Monday and had a great old time.
True.
That's cool.
That sounds fun.
How about you, Danny? Where can they find you?
Yeah,
Well,
tell us about you, Danny.
You can find me all over the internet as Danielle Lanois. That's mostly on Instagram and Twitter these days. You can find me here on the Majestic Goose Network. I play Layseth on Roll for Weird. I'm part of the Disaster Crafters that make things on That's Pretty Crafty. Make things. Sometimes the thing is a mess. It's fine, whatever. I'm also Whiskey on Eclipse. Doom Clock is now done. And we're going to pretend that I don't have a couple of other secret projects that are in the works that I may be talking to my other friends about. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Secret project.
You have other friends?
Oh, well,
I mean, some of them are us.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
she meant us and a couple other people.
Yeah.
basically.
She did come to me about one thing, and I told her no.
I was very proud of DB.
I said no.
We've been talking about a couple things that I have not said no to, but I'm waiting to see what the scope of it's going to be.
Well, basically what happened is I had already said yes to one thing that would have conflicted. So it's
You had to say no.
We gotta get you a time turner, babe.
Yep.
There we go.
So I had to count how many games I was in not that long ago. It's 11.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have 9 regular games and several like one shots. I understand.
Some of them are once a month.
Yeah, mine too.
Some of them are on hiatus right now. So
yeah.
Yes. I don't sleep. It's fine.
Clearly.
You can absolutely come hang out with us all over the internet. We have a Twitter account, Crits and Knits. We have Instagram, Crits and Knits, where you can see photos of some of our finished stuff. I'm going to try and put some up this week. On the weeks that we aren't streaming, we release the previous week's episode, so you can check us out on your favorite podcatcher. Just search for Crits and Knits. And don't forget to check out Kino Knits. Kino Knits is our featured designer this month, or this arc. And if you want to get any of her patterns for 25% off, you can use the code Crits and Knits, all written out, on her Ravelry store, on her website, and there's another place where she sells her patterns, and I can't think of what it's called.
It's her website, isn't
it? She has another store that she goes through, and I can't remember what it's called. It'll come to me later.
Because I looked at her website. It's good.
Yeah, her website is
pretty.
Very nice. And she also has a podcast, so you might want to check her out. She's got a lot of interesting things to say. She talks about her knitting and a lot of very cool life stuff. She's got a lot of stuff that she's done. I think that's it for this week. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time.
Bye.
Cheers, mates.
Bye. Bye.